Hello, beautiful earth angels. Welcome back to my channel, you divine beings. If you don't know me, if this is the first time, your first time here, welcome. My name is Teresa. I'm an intuitive life coach, intuitive astrologer. I don't need your birth time. If you want to book a personal reading, you just click the link below because I channel the message. I get the message from the divine, from your energy. And of course, I mean, I am educated. I have studied astrology and I'm life coaching for a while now. I mean, I guess it's been since 2017. So if you're watching this video now, it's 2025, so we're 7 years. Um, and if you're still on this video, then you will receive a message that you're meant to hear. Cross watchers are welcome, which just means if you're watching for somebody else who has this sign, you're welcome to learn and to get a message. There is a message here for you. And we are in the Venus series right now. We are going through Venus. I've gone through all of the signs, and we are now doing Venus in Pisces. So if you were drawn to Venus in Pisces, you have Venus in Pisces, or you are a cross watcher, then it makes sense that you're still here right now because Pisces is the spiritual, I mean, yes, Pisces is the most spiritual sign of the zodiac. And Venus loves being in Pisces, it's exalted in Pisces. And if I didn't say this before, I am here to help you navigate your love life through, if you are connected and you know that you are meant for great love. I'll just throw the labels out there that some people use. I sometimes do, sometimes don't use these labels. I just let spirit guide me. I do my best to stay away from the labels, but if you're on a kingdom spouse journey, a divine union, twin flame journey, a soulmate journey, then this channel is for you. And so let's finish up the series of Venus in Pisces. Venus loves to be in Pisces. Venus in Pisces, you are so deep. You are exalted in Pisces. Pisces is the oldest sign, the wisest sign in the zodiac. It rules the 12th house. And I will go into the house series later, but Pisces rules the 12th house of the subconscious, of, and I guess it's hidden enemies as well. I'm being drawn to say that, so I'll give you the message. That's what Spirit wants me to tell you, so I will tell you that. In my guides and angels and ancestors, everyone, and you, I'm telling you what, I'm being guided that you need to know. So, the subconscious, hidden enemies, and your dreams, dream state, institutional, I was going to say institutionalized. So, in institutions, the 12th house. But we're talking about Venus here. Maybe you have Venus in your 12th house. That's for one or two of you out there. But Pisces, Venus and Pisces, you are deep. You love. If anybody has broken up with you, remember rejection is protection. But they're missing out because Venus and Pisces, you know how to love and you go really deep. I mean, you give so much of yourself, of your energy for others. And you have a true beauty. Um, you have an energy like no other. And I really feel it right now. I can really feel like, um, If you have Venus in Pisces, you know what I'm talking about. If you're someone that doesn't have this placement or you're a cross watcher, like there's just like sparkly magic, deep essence of Venus in Pisces. That's just the best way that I can describe. You could, I could, tell that I'm channeling right now because I get a little slower. My words get mixed up sometimes. We are coming up to the shadow of Mercury going retrograde, so that could have something to do with it, but I don't think so at this point. But there's this like sparkly, deep love that you, Venus in Pisces, hold, which why people are drawn to you, they're attracted to you. Venus in Scorpio has a feeling like this too. I mean, the Venus signs, like this is really the definition of Venus, but I'm getting already just 555 on the timer as I said that. I'm just getting kind of drunk with your love actually. So I'm being drawn to tell you how wonderful it is, Venus in Pisces, to be loved by you. What is that song? Oh, to be loved by you. It's like I think it's Frank Sinatra. I'm not super familiar, so if you know what that song is, put it down in the comments. But you're pretty magical, Venus in Pisces, and with having Venus in Pisces, um, you could fall pretty quickly and have rose-colored glasses on, meaning, you see things with through the color of rose. Everything is just, you see potential in people. You see the good things in people. And I don't know if I told you this already, but the picture that comes in my mind to my mind is the tarot Five of Cups. If you're not familiar with tarot, that is where there's a person in the Rider Waite tarot, the original, looking away from two cups that are up, overflowing, that have love. Cups are sorry, you guys. I really do feel kind of just a little drunk with love right now because I do channel these energies. And so when I work with you, I channel and I get the energy, so I get to feel it. Um, and so it's pretty phenomenal, actually. So anyway, the Five of Cups. There's two cups that are being turned away. A person is looking away from those, and they're looking at the spilled cups that are three. And I just did a reading yesterday for someone, an astrology reading, and she got that card. And anyway, so I could picture it pretty clearly. I work with them tarot pretty regularly lately, anyway. But that came to my mind, and so it's important to. Um, Realize, Venus in Pisces, that you could be constantly looking through the rose colored glasses, looking at the cups that are upright, which is great. Um, because normally with that card, with the five of cups, that card, people the messages focus on what is upright and not what you've spilled. But I just channel these, and if I did a reading for you, then I would, if I found it necessary, tell you that it's important to see those cups. And then because if you have rose colored glasses on and you're not seeing that the cups are filled, or if you're attracting someone that is you know you could attract people who have problems with drugs or codependency. I'm just going to actually make it real here. And then Spirit just guided me to say that as well. And probably your angels, actually. Yeah, your protectors, because you are protected. You really are. I mean, I'm feeling that for actually, all of you are protected. You can call in your angels for more protection if you feel that you need that, or you haven't been doing that. You can do that, because you could, Venus in Pisces, attract people who have dependency issues, or even emotional dependency, because of your just your deep love and your ability to love deeply and your ability to see the potential in people and to see those cups are upright, because a lot of the time people will get the five of cups card and they'll they're being, the message is that they're not looking at the cards that are upright. But a lot of the time, and again, this is a general reading, so, and I'm talking to a lot of people, so if this doesn't resonate for you, and I say again because I say this in my other videos, then leave what doesn't belong to you. And you just take what resonates, so this could, if it doesn't resonate, don't make it fit. That's okay. Leave it for someone else, because this is for you, that you are resonating with this. This is for you to hear, if this feels right to you. You tend to see the cups upright, and you're not, and you don't look at the cups that are spilled. So you could look at someone who, let's say, may want to take advantage of you, or maybe if they don't even want to, maybe they just have that pattern. And you're here to, you're not here to break everybody's patterns, although, that could happen because people that are drawn to you are pretty deep, and you're able to see, like, you're highly intuitive and you can go deep and you're able to really feel, people, and even want to help people, which is why people who are codependent, and maybe have had substance abuse problems, may be drawn to you. So it's important, Venus in Pisces, to have oh, excuse me, so throat chakra coming through here, to be able to communicate and to have high standards and strong boundaries, because you are worth, um, everything. If you're still watching this, you are a divine being. You are an earth angel, and you deserve to be loved the way you give love. And so it's important to have those high standards and strong boundaries, so that you are drawing in people who are more spiritual. Maybe people have had substance abuse problems in the past. My words are getting so mixed up there, and I mean, that was, me years ago. And this is not about me. This is about you. Or I'm sober. Sober's the real trip. It really is. It's pretty wonderful, actually, to be alive. That's how I feel. And I get to do this for you, Venus and Pisces. But it's important for you to have strong boundaries, high standards, and strong boundaries, so that you draw in the people who are on their spiritual path. Because Pisces is also, it's very spiritual, and it is, goes so deep into your subconscious. If you are still listening to this and you're not quite sure if this is messages for you or not, maybe you're on, this is for one or two of you out there that you're new to your spiritual journey. Whatever, and there's confirmation. There's sirens out there. Okay, so um, you are deep. And even if you are, really mainstream, you do your life in the mainstream, way, and you don't stand out as being, deep or different, and not a lot of people know this about you. um, you go deep, and people are really drawn to you, and you just know things. And sometimes people might think that Venus in Pisces are lazy, and or maybe don't make a lot of effort, and it's because, been there, done that. You've been there, done that. Venus and Pisces, you're an old soul. You're an old soul. There's no way you're not an old soul. This is a general reading, but you're an old soul. I'm just going to have to say that for those of you watching. Um, yeah, you are an old, educated, experienced soul. Your soul has reincarnated many times. And because Pisces is the oldest sign of the zodiac, so you've gone through things, and even if you don't know this consciously, subconsciously, you operate in a way that you're just not going to make effort for things that don't matter. And other people might be, uptight or freaking out, or not, or wondering, or not sure why you're not making moves or doing things, like society is teaching us to do, which I don't recommend that. I recommend channeling into spirit, especially you, Venus and Pisces. Like you really have that ability and that gift to be able to live your life unapologetically and have that great love for yourself in partnership as you channel that energy and really flow in your spirituality. You don't have to be, you know, uh, you don't have to be someone who is, like a minister or anything, or someone who's guiding people. Just you, if you have that within yourself and you live your life that way through your intuition, spirituality. You don't have to be religious. You can, for your greatest good, live that way, and pick and choose what is right for you. That's going to be the best bet. You don't have to follow that mundane lifestyle, or hurry up and get things going, like Venus in Capricorn. You may just naturally love that anyway, and that's great. Or Venus in Virgo. Again, this is a general reading, so take what resonates, leave the rest behind. And we're just talking this one little piece of the astrology. So you could, be one of those people who go and has things all lined up, Venus in Pisces. But because this is a general definition. But if you don't, or anyone who's watching, a cross watcher for education, follow your intuition, and just, you can expend energy or do things that really make sense to you, and get your rest. And if you're a masculine, if you resonate more with the masculine energy, we are spiritual beings having a human experience. um, if you resonate more with the masculine energy and you are the pursuer, then follow your intuition, and you can pursue, make that effort, but you don't have to waste your time on anyone who's not worth your time, or worth pursuing. And really, you may find that when you're with people, let's say at a party or somewhere, and this is for someone, and when people are drinking, or they're, let's say, like, and I'm not against, if you get to do you, and there's people who are into cannabis or drinking, and they don't have to take things to the utmost extreme. um I mean, I went through phases, and I did go through serious phases of substances, but now I mean, I'm being sober is like being high. Maybe it's because I've done so many drugs and I've had so much to drink that I'm totally high on life. Um, but so some of you out there could drink, and whatever, and it works for you. That's not what I'm here to talk about. What I'm saying is, Venus and Pisces, you could be around people who are dabbling a little bit in substances, and all of a sudden they're pouring their heart, they're gushing, they're telling you to call them, they're showing you they are attracted. And so Venus and Pisces, that's where you have high standards and strong boundaries. And really, you discern, like, you get to use your own judgment and your intuition, your own discernment. But a lot of the time you're going to have people who are drawn to you, and so you get to decide. I mean, if someone's super drunk, or they're on something, and they're like, hey, give me a call and all of that, it's best to just say no, or talk to them later when they're sober, if you're the pursuer, if you're the masculine, because I already know you're extremely attractive. You just are, regardless of, your, how you dress, in your features. I'm sure they're attractive. Everybody has different taste, but you just are going to be attractive, and people are going to be drawn to you. And like I said, though, like I said, um, you could be attracted, though, people who are codependent in certain ways. And so that's where you need to have those. It's important that you have those high standards and strong boundaries. And then as the feminine, if you are the one who is being pursued and you take on more of that role, I mean, it doesn't mean that you can't, give signs like, hey, I'm interested or anything like that. Or if the masculine is interested in you, give them feedback. 2007 when I said that, and 111 on the clock as I say that as well. So that's for someone out there. Watch. If you are, it's got to be for someone out there, more codependent or in some way, emotionally or with substances, this is a good time to balance that out. Um, you don't have to be sober. I believe sober is a real trip. I truly am so happy to be alive and high on life. Like there's so many great things that if I did any type of substance, it would bring me down. So you could balance that out or get sober, whatever that means for you. But you know, when you are with other people or you find yourself being attracted to someone or able to speak up or give the masculine the sign, hey, I am interested, you know, be cognizant, be mindful of where you are. Um, Sobriety wise, do you have rose colored glasses on? That could mean, even if you're not drinking or whatever, watch, do you have those rose colored glasses on? Same with the masculine out there, do you have the rose colored glasses on to someone you want to pursue? But feminine, if someone is pursuing you, and let's say that they're, on something that's a little bit too much, use your discernment, have those high standards. Everyone have those high standards and those strong boundaries. And, check yourself in your own behavior because you're pretty incredible and you deserve to have love, to find love. Not really, I'm not saying go out and look. Someone will be drawn to you, especially you, Venus in Pisces. They'll just be drawn to you anyway. 2211 on the clock, as I said that. You know this already. You already know this. This is just confirmation. Um, and um, it'll be important to tap into your intuition and your spirituality and draw in the people and that love in your life. Even if you are in a partnership right now, really tap into your intuition and your inner being and your spirituality to have the best kind of relationship. And if this is not a relationship that's for you, then you're going to know that. Especially the more you go within. That doesn't mean withdraw. It just means go within. Take space if you need it. But it means tapping into who you truly are. The spiritual being you're meant to be in this life, this human existence. And if I didn't mention already, Venus in Pisces, Pisces is a water sign. So you are emotionally driven. That's where I was talking about, knowing things. You're just going to know things and trust that. Um, and if you need help, I can help you. There's other people who can help you. Just go on your emotional journey, knowing that you do know things, and people will be drawn to you because of the depth of connection that you give and have, even just with your energy, just by being you, you give off that energy. So, um, okay. Sometimes I give intuitive downloads, and I'm getting one right now. And sometimes I don't, though, and I just let spirit guide me. And so if you are, I'm going to get a little bit slower right now. Again, if you are drawn and want a reading, you can book a reading below while I tap into this energy. Let me just say, you can book a reading below. I am here for you, and this is what spirit wants me to tell you. So there is a new moon in Pisces coming up, and this is a timeless reading. So in a couple of days. So I'm sure we're feeling this energy. So right now, Venus in Pisces, this is a really great time. This is a really great time for you to tap into yourself, to go within, and really clear out the junk and focus in on what you want in your love life. Focus on what you want, whether you're in a relationship or not right now. Um, but the new moon energy, and this is timeless, so whenever you come upon it, this is going to have resonance for you. Again, if it's not for you, click off, leave it for whoever it's meant for. Um, the new moon is, you get to start this energy and this focus and this time of having those high standards and strong boundaries, really focusing in on what you want, how you want to be loved. I was going to say how you want to be in love. Um, and pour that energy into yourself. You can only be loved by somebody else as much as you love yourself, and you deserve it, Venus and Pisces. You really do. I love you. The divine loves you. Your angels and your guides love you. And we're going in, we're going to get into some really strong energies coming up soon. Um, yeah, 2025. So this is February. Today is February 25th, Tuesday, February 25th, as I'm giving you this message right now. So that's for somebody out there. But this is timeless, and we are coming upon Mars just went retrograde, so some people are going to just want to go. So for you, Venus in Pisces, this new moon energy is going to give you the power to go within. It's a new moon in Pisces, really giving you that power and to go within and see what you want. It'll start to illuminate as the moon gets fuller. And right now is you want to focus on what you want and then give that energy out as the moon gets bigger, fuller. 27:27 on the clock as I said that. I'm sorry if I'm speaking a little bit lower now. I'm thinking you can still hear me. Um, but I'm really channeling this now. This is just so Mars just went direct. Gosh, less than a handful of days ago, 2 days ago, and in Cancer. So another water sign. And that is also giving you the energy to pour into yourself. And it could, if there is someone that is in your energy field, or if you're in a relationship right now, it could give them more energy to come towards you, even if you're with them already right now. That's for someone out there. Um, because Mars went direct, they're going to want to love you, give you love, give you more love, nurturing love. And for those of you who are feeling called to pour into yourself right now, then Venus and Pisces, this is also giving you the energy to pour into yourself um, right now. And let's see, Venus, it's going to go into Leo. So you'll feel the energy shift. I'm looking at my ephemeris right now. April. So we have about a month and a half, mid-April, it'll go into, and we're going to start getting into a lot of fire energy, you guys. But mid-April is when Mars will go into um, Leo, which is, I'm being drawn to tell you that. So if you are the masculine and you are wanting to approach someone, you can approach them, use your own discernment, but the energy will be fired up mid-April, and it's the end of February right now, so in about 6 weeks could be good timing for you. Um, Mercury retrograde is also going to happen here in. I just had this open. I'm a little bit slow right now, you guys. I do feel like intoxicated. So I'm gonna have to cleanse my energy with that Palo Santo back there. It's on my left side. Um, Actually, this is backward, so it's my left. It's my right, your left, I think. So I really am sober, you guys. I really am sober. This is so funny. This is so okay. Let me see here. What was I doing? Spirit, thank you. Mercury retrograde. March, Sunday. So in a handful of days, we are going to go Mercury retrograde. We're feeling the shadow right now. Shadow doesn't start until oh, I'm sorry. I was looking at Venus retrograde. So that's for some of you out there. Venus is going retrograde as well on this Sunday, and it will be retrograde in Aries for those of you who are more familiar. And then Pisces, Mercury will be retrograde in Aries. We're going to hit shadow on Saturday. So in a handful of days here, it's Tuesday right now. So yeah, it's really a time to go within and to get clear on what you want because the energy is going to really speed up. And if you're being called to go, hermit mode, go into hermit mode or go within and just kind of, be a hermit or, stay to yourself, that's fine. The energy is going to speed up and it's just going to happen quickly here as the days go, the weeks go on. And and again, this is timeless. So when you're coming upon this, use your discernment, but the energy is feeling that way, to me. So I'm being drawn to tell you this about slowing down, maybe going hermit mode, pouring love into yourself, because things are going to speed up. And there could be someone in your energy field now, or there, whether you're a pursuer or the pursued, and it's okay if you want to slow down and just get a little more clear. In fact, it's if you're thinking that's what you want to do, then go with that and really follow your intuition. So that's what I have for you. That's what I have for you, Venus and Pisces. I'm going to clear my energy because I'm feeling this, and I have, still have things to do, and the rest of the day to get things done, which I'm excited about. Actually, there's a lot of really great things. Today's a great day. So, um, thanks for being here, beautiful earth angels, divine beings. If you want to book a reading with me, click the link below. You can get your chart free with the other link below, chart for free with the other link below. And I will see you in um, the next video. All right, take care. Talk to you soon.